Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Prefix 14. Prefix today is arch, A-R-C-H, as a word beginning. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. As a prefix, arch can mean chief, highest level, or most extreme. It entered English from Latin archi, with basically the same meanings, chief or highest level. All right, let's continue. Arch. So here we have a number of examples. All right, first one is archbishop, a senior bishop in charge of an archdiocese. All right, so we got two arches here together. Now, we have regular bishops, but archbishop is even a higher level than a regular bishop. So he's at the highest level of the bishops. Okay, and in archdiocese, you have a diocese, but the archdiocese is even a much larger area. So archdiocese in Christianity is the area controlled by an archbishop. And we have one example to cover both of these. The archbishop is the head of an archdiocese that includes 155 parishes, probably churches, and 595 priests. Okay, let's continue. Archcriminal. A criminal who has a high profile, so, very famous on the news, probably committed crimes many times. So this way we say an arch criminal. So Bonnie and Clyde were arch criminals, way back in, I think the 1930s. They were around during the Depression, I think. All right, let's continue. Arch rival, a chief or main rival. So this could be just somebody that you compete against a lot, like in sports or some other competition as well. So for many years, the Yankees and Red Sox were considered to be arch rivals. All right, let's continue. Arch enemy, a principal enemy, a main enemy. You may have a lot of enemies, but this is one of your main ones. During the Cold War, Russia and the U.S. were considered to be arch enemies. Okay, Dr. Moriarty was the arch enemy of Sherlock Holmes, in the Sherlock Holmes stories. All right, let's continue. Arch villain, a little bit along the same line, but a supreme villain, or we're thinking about like supervillains from the comic book world. The most evil or powerful villain. So some arch villains include Magneto. Remember, he's one of the main one against the X-Men. Red Skull would be against Captain America. Doctor Doom was the Fantastic Four. Thanos would have been, against the Avengers. Loki, the brother of Thor, but he's the bad guy. So he would be against Thor, of course. Green Goblin with Spider-Man, etc. So these are your typical sort of arch villains. Okay, let's continue. Arch wizard, a very powerful wizard of the highest level. Gandalf was an arch wizard in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.